Thanks for joining us. The NBA on 2K Sports rolling right along. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. The regular season starting to wind down.
Just to do that.
Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's why I got this one.
For the Thunder, they come into this game after a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. They're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. We'll get to see Gordon Hayward suiting up in this one. Hayward, in addition to being a great shooter, also heavily involved in the competitive video game scene as well. Big fella, you gonna go pro in esports anytime soon?
Well, esports is definitely on the rise, Arnie, and Hayward is ahead of the curve, but I don't really see myself sitting there. I'm too old for that, Arnie.
Well, sitting and old kind of go together, but there's a competitive nature in which Hayward just likes to express it. This is another way he does it.
Time now for tip-off. Let's send
Toronto
it to Kevin
Raptors.
Harlan with the call.
You're older than me, Kenny.
And I like to sit.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan.
We could just come out with the win for the first round. We gotta keep pushing.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It is really impressive. When you consider how far they've come, it is a stellar achievement.
And before we get going, let's catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Brad Stevens. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he acknowledged that the first meeting with his team did not go exactly the way he expected it to, but said they've identified a few areas of key adjustments.
It's only Thursday, so tomorrow I should be good to make the first playoff. Man, I'm gonna stay up all night. Trying to grind and stuff.
And for both of these teams, Chris,
But I'm trying to finish.
their ugly head of
I got Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday.
Man, this is a part of the
So,
game, though. This is a part of
I
life.
got
Sometimes you just have to deal
1,
with it.
2,
Nobody's
3.
feeling sorry for you.
I got 4
And
days
that's
until
why
I
you
go
got
to the
12 to
doctor.
15 guys in this roster. Now it's just time for the next man to step up.
Did you feel, Chris, as you went through games like this and some of your bigger names were gone and you had to rely on the bench, this made your team stronger down the stretch?
Yeah, Kevin, this does, especially if the team is looking for playoff experience. A lot of guys, you only get that experience in practice. You want some guys to go through their ups and downs during the season. If you get that playing time, hopefully you'll get that star player back, and that player on the bench still has that momentum going to help carry you through the playoffs.
Very good point. So here's Oklahoma starting group. Inside is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's McDermott in at the 3.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Hayward. The rebound by Patterson. Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football. 3rd and 13, and them running good. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
It's good. Westbrook's got 5.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense.
I like
from that
2K20
spot on
though.
the floor.
That's my favorite.
Rozier kicks to Tatum.
I like 2K20. Like if they could change, like if they could change 2K18 and look like 2K20, it would be so awesome. Like you can know the crossovers, the jump shots, everything.
Harris outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Rebounded by Smart. Boston off to a slow start. Looking for their first basket of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. The reserves definitely help fuel the win.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the sixth pick in the 2014 draft out of Oklahoma State, one of the Cowboys, Marcus Smart, might not put up eye-popping numbers, Chris, but they love what he brings to the table.
Yeah, it's all about his heart. I mean, his offensive game has been a little slow to develop. He doesn't shoot great percentages. And when his team needs him most, it seems like he always has a big impact on the game, whether offensively, defensively, a big rebound. He's just a good luck charm for them. He's almost like the leprechaun.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw drops for Hayward. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Left side, Westbrook. Patterson, the screen. Outside, Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Harris inside, guarded by Smart. Harris missing again.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
He was out of
You do
bounds.
everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Now here's Hayward against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Westbrook with it. Screen by Adams. Harris inside, guarded by Smart. And that one is good from DJ.
That's a mix-up by the D on that play. Not many guys you can afford to leave all alone from mid-range. Lucky for the defense.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Smart. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Here's Westbrook, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now, here's Tatum. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Shoots from 12. Hayward can't hit.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
A minute 42 left in the first. Westbrook kicks to DJ. Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook.
Shot. Oh.
Gonna go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
And the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Celtics signed Brad.
I don't like the Boston Celtics either. Any game I verse and I'm going against somebody, I don't like them.
Very confident he'd be a great coach.
I don't like
People
them.
out there panning. Have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
Black and green. That's kind of fire though.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford.
I got 35
Marcus
minutes.
Comes in for Tatum. Brown is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Troy Daniels in for Marcus Smart. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Steven Adams. Eustace comes in for Patrick Patterson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Andre Robertson in for...
Back court, bro.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Rozier. Now the dish to Baines. Morris a screen. Now the pass to Rozier. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Roberson. He kicks it to Grant. There's a screen by Cantor. On the wing, Harris. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
DJ isn't going to give in to the defense. Even when he's getting hit, he overpowers them and finds a way to finish.
Here's Rozier, guarded by Harris. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. The screen from Brown. Rozier, the pass to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Harris inside the line. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. This point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after 1.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets correct.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here.
We got 9 more games into the playoffs.
Eustace,
We trying to sweep.
With Ennis Cantor.
We could sweep all the time.
And it's Roberson.
Not all the time, but like if we could sweep all the way to the end,
Just one in the basket from Ennis Cantor.
we got the whole thing.
That's money in tight against the pressure.
Here's Rozier. He's covered by Felton. Brown outside. Passes to Rozier, expanding his range. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Horford.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here's Daniels. Boston with a new 24. On the wing, Brown. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwaves back in August. Never before had a pair of 25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason. That's what you call a blockbuster.
Grant gets a wide-open look. Oklahoma City gets it back. And Roberson kicks to Houston. He dishes it to Felton. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Eustace. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Thunder.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Abrines is checked in. Smart misses.
And no doubt Irving and IT, both elite offensive weapons. And 3 years younger, the Celtics feel he fits their timeline.
There's the pick. Brown outside. that shot off, and the Thunder going the other way now. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Robertson can't hit. Boston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Brown dishes to Daniel. The screen from Brown. It's up a three. Kept alive by Boston. Stolen. Here's Robertson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Felton. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with a new 24-second shot clock. Cantor, the pass to Eustis, and he hits it to tie the game up. Eustis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Yabusele. There's a good screen. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, it's tied up. It's tied up.
Close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Daniels. Cantor. The stupendous finish in traffic. Cantor's got his second bucket tonight. And Chris, you can always face up so well from the high post when you play. Which power forward do you think has the best face-up game out there right now?
Well, I think in order to have a really good face-up game, you have to have another threat, and that's to be able to drive and finish strong off of one leg. And you definitely look at a guy like Towns in Minnesota. He has that. He's so explosive. He can finish with either hand. I also think you have to look at Anthony Davis.
I really want to do a thing.
Blake Griffin. When he gets to that 15-foot spot, you really have to honor his jump shot. So those guys come to mind. Big fellas.
I know you took great pride in your
LaMelo Ball finna
when
go
to
to the
shoot
NBA,
and when to
bro.
drive.
Yeah, I think your shot selection is your
Play for Georgia. He used to play for Georgia in college.
So I think it takes a little bit of humility, but definitely a basketball IQ that says, wait, this is the smarter play right now than you think it on the live and while it's going on. So it's definitely important to be able to make those decisions.
It is, yeah, it is. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Daniels. And Robertson kicks to Eustis. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
They've got Horford. Rozier's out there with Smart. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. They Double him with DJ. Celtics passing it around. Feeds it to Smart. And the pass to Rozier. 4 on the clock. For the lead. It's hauled in by Adams.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
See, I hate that. He definitely wasn't playing within the offense there. That's not a game shot.
He missed it.
It's good.
Westbrook, you can't be doing that. Not yet, man. Not yet. It's not time to do that. It's not time. It's not time. Don't you hear me? It's not time yet.
Kicks it to Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
DJ kicks to Westbrook.
Come on, Westbrook.
Shoots from
Come on, Westbrook. Gotta make those.
And it's 6'4", 220. Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard grip.
Flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And here's Westbrook after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Now here is Harris. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for
and that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Grant's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that. When you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time.
Right.
You know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare, that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going down on some people with your ankle. With the Olympics that time, where you look at a guy another egg, but I would just say this: no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we always say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having it.
Oh my God, bro! They said
they've lost some of their focus since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 3. Harris outside. Outside Westbrook. Back to Adams. Dishes it to Patterson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Rozier. He can't get it to go. Westbrook with the nice D there.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just the tone, aggressive.
Morris against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Y'all some big.
With this crucial, just
They were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
And so he hits both. Here's Harris. There's a screen by Cantor. Morris against Adams. Adams with the screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Rozier. He's got 5. And it's Baines in the corner. Hayward outside. There's a screen. Lock at 6. And Hayward at the stuff.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he
Come on, guys.
just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
you're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. McDermott's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Marcus Morris, he's a player who's never going to be a star when you look at the stats, but he brings a great amount to the team, usually the heart and soul of the team. He can score in a multitude of ways, inside and outside.
And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And they shot
We're gonna
just
lose
over
again,
30%
bro.
of
I
that
don't like
first half.
losing,
Not what they
bro.
were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Now here's Adams. 5 points in the game. Comes up.
You gotta
down
make
low.
those,
That's just
man.
a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop.
Round the pass to Morris. It's over McDermott. Hayward can't hit. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And we'll be right back after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Just an observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical. Loose balls we need to dive on. We need to get more physical.
Billy D putting emphasis on toughness and tired of seeing his team get pushed around.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's torture watching your guys get moved around out there. Might need a personnel change.
Tempo.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Doug McDermott, Andre Robertson out there with Harris. Then it's Ennis Kent, and it's Abrinas in at the small forward. Celtics leading by 8. Brown outside. He feeds it to Hayward. There's a screen. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Yep, it counts.
And after what was
You
just
gonna
a
lose.
horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Here's Abrinas. Here's Robertson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. Smart kicks to Morris. It's over McDermott. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but we need to tighten up, though.
Checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. The Thunder also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Roberson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said, guys, we have got to get back in transition, run on the court and score in our early offense, and that will help our transition defense. See if they can pick up the tempo, Kevin.
And stolen by Patterson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Harris outside. Cantor dishes to Westbrook. That one's not going to go. Hayward with some nice D. Lets the three fly. Thunder with the rebound.
He hit a three in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
McDermott kicks to Harris. Cantor, the pass to Harris. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Patterson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Patterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Morris dishes to Hayward over Westbrook, and that one comes up a bit short.
Take our time. Take our time. No rush. No rush. Take our time. Take our time. Come on. Come on. Take our time.
Here, 3 minutes in. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Patterson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hayward against Westbrook. Hayward passes to Morris. They set the pick. Pick by Horford. Off the pick. Morris with the bucket.
Well, you can't say enough about the firm, hard screens Horford sets out there for his teammates. The way he sacrifices his body really allows his guys to get high percentage shots.
Harris with it. Guarded now by Morris. Harris kicks to McDermott. There's a screen by Cantor. The dish now to Westbrook. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Now, that's a gutsy take on his part to make that happen. Many would not have tried that over the larger defender.
Smart misses. Thunder trailing by 5. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. Pass to Westbrook. Over Hayward. And again, it's Russell Westbrook.
What a shot over the big.
We're going to lose, though. We're going to lose, though, because they are making open shots, and we can't stop the open shots. So.
Pick by Horford. Launches it. Hayward can't hit.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick.
Come on, make it, 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 make it. There you go.
That's in. The Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point.
Gotta make it, Cantor. I believe in you, man. I believe in you. You just gotta make your shots. I don't care if you get fouled. You gotta make your shots.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you fight fight your way back into a game, the last thing you want to do is get satisfied with that and not complete the comeback.
Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning in.
Let's go, Cantor.
Big moments.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 1. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Boston with the ball. They trail by 1.
Yeah, it goes, but that's just not smart basketball. But right now, you need to massage the clock a little bit more. That shot came way too early.
Here's Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Horford with the screen on Harris. Smart kicks to Tatum.
That's open.
It's in!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Harris dishes to McDermott. Screen by Adams. McDermott gets to Westbrook with the fadeaway. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 5 to shoot. A 15-footer. Yes!
He's developed a nice in-between game. The D gave him way too much cushion.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left in the game. Rozier. But they get it back. Back to Hayward. He got it.
Wow.
It's good. It's good. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
And that's game. That's why he gets paid the big dollars. Tremendous shot right there.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's
Damn,
like
you're
a
supposed to
knife
down
in the
your
gut to
man.
lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Gordon. I assume that this is a big confidence boost for your guys.
Yeah, it was. And we got to be able to carry this and kind of use this as momentum going into those next 3 games. And, it's going to start off, and we got to take care of business in that first game and set the tone for the rest of the road trip. So I think we're looking forward to it.
Well, Gordon, I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot more confidence after tonight. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Damn, McDermott, you should have put your hands up. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, And make sure you leave a like or a comment. And I catch you guys in the next video.